hopefully trying to get it to the end of the month at least. The other month, June. Which is not going to happen in this episode, but it's going to happen in the next one. But was he tired? Yeah, and plus he was cold. Please, thank you. Alright, let's get it going. My smile is so weird. Dang, Diamondbacks are 8-38.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
.3-0 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So striding in, Matt Kemp. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Rodney Trimble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner loves it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 2 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Grandal hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the line.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. 1-0 the count. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Sliders in for a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2-1.
1 strike. Count.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth.
In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Favorable call in there for a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. And Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
First baseman number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside.
Well, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
6th home run of the year, and it's 5-0 in the 3rd inning.
A 3-run shot for Matt Kemp. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Let's go, Matt Kemp.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder,
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Rodney
Into the box now, Rodney Trimble.
Base hit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
His career.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rodney Trimble has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head He's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt.
It needed that place. This is okay time.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Gone.
High and deep to right. Back goes Harper. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play. Now he causes a problem.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nationals 0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The count now at 2-2. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The Dodgers won't let me too.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
1, 2, 3 inning.
Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
For the Dodgers, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Nice pitch.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it.
1, 2, 3.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 and 2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, right over the heart of the plate. Up into the heart of
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He carries a .308 batting average.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jock Peterson. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Rodney Trimble. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Go for the game.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Because he doesn't have enough energy to do it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Come on.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 99.
Digging in once again, Ian Hagan. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Eight runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Yunel Escobar. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More.
Hold up. Hold up.
Leading off for Washington.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He took off slow. That's what it was.
First pitch on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't hold the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Striding into the box, Miguel Montero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, one error thus far for the Nationals.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Joaquin Benoit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hendrick. 1 down. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hendrick is in pursuit. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and pulled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. And he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is...
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one who was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh my
Jock
God.
swings and sends a ball to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home of the day, 3rd and 4th.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Third baseman number 16, Rodney.
Standing in now, Rodney Trimble. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher number 99.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ian Hagan. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense would have really helped settle him in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Anthony Rendon.
Comes set and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Nationals digging in and looking for more. Chris Taylor has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Ball one. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there, on to first, and they'll get Escobar as well. A double play. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll return.
All right, last inning.
Here's Howie Kendrick starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
If he gets his
18 strikeouts for him now. Stepping into the box, Miguel Montero. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3.
Yes.
19 strikeouts for him now. Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Escobar is there.
Yes.
He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
9 innings, 19 strikeouts. Wow.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs on no hits.
Wow. Whoa. Yo. I can't believe it. It wasn't technically our home run. But yo. What? Yo.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Ian Hagan was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 9-0. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. In the standings, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. Zach Greinke earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Diamondbacks past the Mets 2-0. The win snapped a 20-game losing streak. Heading into the day, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, And the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West.
Still in shock.
The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego 3-1. As of today, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they got...
I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock. Yo, I cannot believe it.
And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just underway here in Southern California. And the changeup is way low that time. This is pulled into right. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Blackmon is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Arenado on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Theodore Hagen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .327 batter. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Okay. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Turner has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 37 tries. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. A ball and a strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by...
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Odie Bellinger.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Striding in, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bellinger leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, defense aligns perfectly. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, German Marquez. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In the air, out to right.
Yes.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Runner going a second time. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
I don't think so.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Parra giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
He got a lot under it.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Toles hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. And in now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Oh, because of
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Grounded back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the...
Leading off the 4th inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Corey Seager.
Lined hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
And that's a triple. I didn't know.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's safe.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Coronado shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You take the lead.
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu.
Inning.
Here's C.J. Crone now. Runner in scoring position with two down.
C.J. Crone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
Ground ball
another
sent
one.
back up the middle. And that'll get
go.
through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Here's Jock Peterson now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball.
Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
No.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And That ends the inning. Digging in, Trevor Story. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Turner is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Iannetta. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1-1 the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. This is line to left. Crone is going to have room out there as he puts this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Kershaw.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. Touche, sir. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Coles. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. He'll get it into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Ready for another shot now. Theodore Hagan.
Theodore Hagan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to. Digging in to try it again. Ryan McMahon to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Digging in, Herman Marquez. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Coles has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Cody Bellinger.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. The 0-2 once more. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now play Justin Turner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses, ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up the throw. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. McMahon has got it, and the side is retired. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Now batting. The center fielder, Charlie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percent.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
The runner's breaking for home. Hit out towards second. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Trevor Story is retired to kick off the inning. Chris Ionetta stands in as he looks at a called strike. And Ionetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
To 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Peterson is under it, and he makes. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Weak chopper up the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Theodore Hagen. First pitch coming, here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. McGee's ready. First pitch on the way. In the air, down the line in left. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodge. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 74.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 2 for 4. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. Walters, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll just tag the runner himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there, strike 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. Jared Eichhoff earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Phillies took care of the Braves 3-1. The Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. The Twins left fielder, number 20, was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 6-4. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-1. Joey Gallo added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 7-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.